Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Just in case y'all joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. This is my story, this is my platform. Listen, folks, you know what? What I'm gonna speak about today is what have we learned? What have we have learned? Columbine. Columbine, 23 years later. You know, Columbine, April 20th, 1999. You know, when these two individuals, went into their high school and started shooting up the place. What have we have learned, like 23 years later? Like, how did that came about? What caused these two young kids to go into their high school and want to murder up everything, want to shoot up everything, want to terrorize everything? And not only that, knowing that they was going to die, knowing that, you know, they was not going to escape death. They was going to die. That day was their doomsday. You know, what have we learned? How did that came about? Was these guys being taken advantage of? Was they being bullied by the jock, or being teased, or being harassed? You know, a lot of times things go deep in the original surface, and we as people have to look for signs in our kids to see if our kids are being victimized or victimizing others. So you know what? I'm gonna start off by 188 rounds of ammo in 49 minutes. The tragedy of Columbine High School in 1999. In less than an hour, two teenagers shot 188 rounds of ammunition, killing 13 people at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. It has been 23 years since Eric Harris, 18, and Dylan Klebold, 17, entered the school wearing trench coats and shot 12 students and one teacher before killing themselves. Although more than 2 decades have passed, it is still a tragedy that vibrates in the nation to this day. According to Denver Gazette report, that school student and staff will spend today volunteer at more than 50 locations in the community to commemorate the anniversary. Folks, listen, once again, when we sit back and think about it, what was these individuals going through? And not only that, they're no longer here. Let's, you know what I'm saying, have a brief prayer for the victims and their family. Amen. Because once again, sit back and think about it. How many parents had to bury 12 of their kids? You know what? A parent should never have to bury their own child. The child's supposed to be burying the parent. But look, on that particular time in life, back in April of 1999, lost lives were lost, and there was no coming back from that. I'm gonna go even deeper. April 20th in Colorado was declared in 2019 as a day of service and recommitment by the governor. Harris and Klebold was fans of Nazi party leader Adolf Hitler, spoke German to each other and called themselves the Trench Coat Mafia. They carry out their deadly plan on April 20th. Wow, Hitler's birthday. They carry out their deadly plan on April 20th, Hitler's birthday. I didn't know that. Most of the students who died was in the library of the school. According to officials, Harris and Klebold had planned the attack for over a year and had written out the detail in a journal. The Denver Rocky Mountain News published a story in the days after the killing that say Harris and Klebold was known as at school as the Dirt, the Loners, the Outcasts. They called themselves the Trenchcoat Mafia, Reb and Vodka, grunt, smart kids with a taste for black duster and heavy boots and makeup. Friends say the boys were normal kids who did normal stuff. According to History.com, Harris and Klebold arrived at school in a separate vehicle. They entered the cafeteria where they left duffel bag containing bombs that were supposed to explode at 11:17 a.m. They returned to their car and waited for the bomb to explode, but they did not detonate. Harris and Klebold returned to the school at 11:20 a.m., made their way to the library and started shooting students. As they was returning to school, Harris and Clebo shot 2 students sitting outside. Rachel Scott was killed instantly. Richard Costello was shot 8 times and was left paralyzed from the chest down. When they encountered 3 students on the staircase, they also shot them. 1 died. In the library, they killed 10 students and wounded 12 others. After leaving the library, they wandered into other areas of the school. They exchanged gunfire with police several times, but no one was injured. They returned to the cafeteria, then went back to the library where they both killed themselves. Throughout the 49-minute ordeal, Harris and Clebo shot 188 rounds of ammunition. They had 99 explosives, 4 guns, and 4 knives. Harris fired with a carbine 96 times and a shotgun 25 times. Clebo fired a shotgun 55 times and shot 12 rounds from a double-barrel shotgun. Those who died at Columbine were Cassie R. Bernard, 17, Stephen R. Canal, 14, Corey T. DePuter, 17, Kelly A. Fleming, 16, Matthew J. Ketcher, 16, Daniel C. Massa, 15, Daniel L. Roxborough, 15, Rachel J. Scott, 17, Isaiah E. Strolls, 18, John R. Tomlin, 16, Laura D. Thompson, 18, Cal A. Velasquez, 16, Coach William Day Sanders, 47. Folks, let those people's soul rest in peace and their spirit be lifted. And like I say right now is, you know what, during this time, we just got to sit back and think about it, folks. What have we learned 23 years later, you know what I'm saying, from that Columbine incident? And the difference right now, like, you know what, why this story is so near and dear to me, because I came home in 97 and I was living in Colorado at the time. And I used to work near that area at Southwest Plaza Mall. And when that incident happened, I had just got my son. I just got my son, custody of my son, and got my son from New York to Colorado. And when that incident happened, I can remember his mother calling me at the time and about that whole incident. And she, you know, basically, hold up, wait, you told me that Colorado was a safe haven. And I can remember telling her my exact word, there's no safe haven no more. You know what I'm saying? But Colorado was still safer than New York. And folks, when you look at it, how many people you seen after that copy the Columbine situation? And folks, listen, bullying. Right now, bullying. Bullying has been happening from the beginning of the time. Right now, when I was coming up as a kid, like I said, I'm 91 and a half years old. So many, many years ago, guess what? Here it is. I was subject to being bullied. You know what? To me, I used to get bullied. Then guess what? I started bullying people. So what I'm trying to say is right now is bullying. We didn't have nobody to call. You didn't have no program. Even now, we got a program called Bully Buster, 702.org. That here it is. If the kids are in class or home, you know what I'm saying, they got a problem, they can text. They can use an app and reach out to people to get help. If kids is going home on a bus, they got someone they can call. Bully Buster got a 24 hours hotline. Whereas imagine if we had that back in 1999. What happened? Could that Columbine situation could have been prevented? And not only that, family, moms, dad, grandparents, aunt, uncle, big brothers, big sisters, if you have seen certain signs that, you know, your little brother, your son, or your daughter are illustrating that can, wait a minute, something's off. Something's wrong about this picture. That you could have got the help that is needed that could have prevented a Columbine and all the other school shooting that follow after that. Folks, listen, man. Sometimes hurt people hurt other people, and sometimes kids can be mean to other kids. And right now is you only can keep pushing, nagging, embarrassing, you know, saying, brutalizing, disrespecting, you know, calling people names. You only can do it for so much that even though what wind up happening, somebody gets sick and tired. They get sick and tired of it. And guess what? What happened is right now, sometimes they don't go to the authority. They don't go to their parent for help. They take it law, the whole situation in their own hand. And with these individuals, what they did, of all person, they wanted to follow behind Adolf Hitler. And they made this attack on somebody they idolized on his birthday. Folks, listen, man. There's no shortcut in life. Crime doesn't pay. We have to treat each and every one with true love and human compassion, and we have to be kind. You know what? It's easy to be a-hole. It's easy to hurt people. Guess what, man? Get away from all that. Let's start loving each other. Let's start reaching out and touching each other, encouraging, empowering, uplifting each other. That's what life should be all about, man. Because once again, after all this stuff has to stop. Sooner or later, it has to stop. Peace, love, and prosperity. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, get your Panoxol. You know, right now, if you know anybody suffering from diabetes, that's high sugar, high cholesterol, high weight, high sugar. Guess what, man? High blood. Get your Panoxol. Right now is, guess what? Natural ingredient, natural additive that can save your life. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, a true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. If I can change, anybody can change. To place your order, email me at Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Hit that like button, subscribe, share. Rest in peace, folks. One.
Now, this is living, y'all. See, people don't understand. Sometimes right now is we can live for every day. We can live the rest of our life, and we still will not be able to enjoy all the finer things in life. Look at this. Dining, relaxing, tranquility, beauty, peace. This is living. This is what life is all about.
Have you checked your tire pressure today?
I don't have a flat.
Have you checked your blood pressure today?
No, I don't feel sick.
Big day. Went ahead and got my book, Beyond Lucky, BGG, Brian Glaze Gibbs. Signed autograph copy, means a lot to me. For my brother, day one support. Love and prosperity. Right back to you, my boy. My G, my big homie, my brother. Let's get it. Made Media Mafia Magazine exclusive. Mafia Apparel. Making a future in art. Making a difference every day. Still here. Let's get it. Free Meech. Rest in peace, baby blue.